cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it. Hold up, let me switch the flow. Just like a baker, yeah, I'm addicted to dope. This a cold word, yeah, keep a in my coat. Money hungry, yeah, tryna give me some more. On I pack, this ain't. I'm talking down on glitz, I like he ain't the GOAT. If you don't agree, ask the streets and yeah. This 5 air, you already know. Already know how it go. Already know I got on go. Money calling, gotta go. You gotta go if you play or you troll. Freshest on the globe. Got tryna snatch out my soul. Running bank pockets on swole. Young, got a whole lot of zeros. Running money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My thing I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spent 60 racks on the camouflage bells. Duke diamonds on me, I'm a blue devil. 220 on me, Hessel and Gretel. I'm nothing like them, I put paper over pleasure. I used to want to imp, now I got self. If it's about money, then you know it's whatever. If it's about money, then you know I'm on it. Be hating no glitz, I don't. Can't take my chain, ain't nothing like homie. South Middle Spanish red, most want it.
What's happening? What's happening? Hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. But pick your me click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Don't drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. I'm too go. Don't know how the hell I'm getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
straight from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club, we've been mobbing all day. On some Jono, VIP stats. Look around the club. What do I say? Everybody rocking side to side to the beat. Snapping their fingers, bouncing to the groove. All by themselves. That's the new move. Where I'm from, we like to go dumb. I'm soaking up the game. I'm seeing how it's done. I ain't shorty what they call it. She said the pool palace. Straight from Bankhead. I said you're good at it. Do what you do. You and your crew. They even got players and thugs doing it too. The more that the more it's looking smooth. It's nothing to a boss. I can see him too.
Snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey,
chillin' in the bill. There we again. Bottles in again. Put it in the air. I'm throwing up the, let them know we in here. Yeah, brand new shoes, brand new. The old school, cause I'm feeling real cool. Yeah, I'm from the A, so I'm leaning and rocking. Snapping my fingers, then reaching for my repping my block. Straight from the dick. When you snap your fingers, shout it, gotta jerk your neck. On the best, we don't dead mess. I bet you can't do it like this. Yeah, I'm back to the track, back to the snap. 1, 2 step, then gotta lean back. Yeah, this is how we do it. In the A-time.
And if you ain't know,
This is how it goes down.
hey, snap your fingers, but do you still? You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, you can do it all by yourself.
It's the venue that's had plenty of success, come through it since the mid-2010s, as well as a few Lombardi trophies. It's GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Today, a fun matchup in store between the Seattle Seahawks and the Kansas City Chiefs.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're off from Arrowhead. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Yellow. That's your line. Hey, 57 colors.
Mahomes starting off with a throw. Oh, it's intercepted. What a start. That's Julian Blackman. And they're going to score. It's a pick six for Seattle. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position. But to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly consider too much. That is until he started that return, baby. And they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one splits the uprights. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this is taken in the end zone, but not returned, so they'll bring this out to the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And no question he won that exchange, Brock. He hits for 8 on 1st down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. It's Pacheco again. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you called 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Catch made. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yellow! Yellow! I'm going!
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Taking a chance to the end zone. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Yo Rowe from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nick Bolton has it. And they get to him and tackle him on the return. But will this turnover count, partner? I don't know. There's a flag on the play. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yellow! Attack! Attack! Let's go!
He needed his 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4. Working quickly here.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the 32.
He finds Brown right side. And he's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
27-yard
15! I'll go on it!
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Second down run by Pacheco. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Julian Love. The 40. Into the red zone. And they're going to score. It's a pick 6 for Seattle.
I know you feel the same questions I do from people as, well, do you ever have a rooting interest in the game, or is it hard to not root for your home team or anything like that? No, the only thing we root for, to be honest, is a close game. And right now, with this kind of start, it doesn't feel like we're going to have one.
Myers to add the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Chiefs nothing. The kickoff for Seattle.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, rip lift.
Mahomes trying to get after the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. That's a line. 57.
To the air, Mahomes. Throwing the out route complete. This is not going to help their cause. They had a 3rd down. He's out of bounds, lost a yard too.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12.
Yellow. Attack.
They'll throw 3rd and long. He's got some air under this one, deep down the middle. He finds Worthy, complete. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs lower the deficit to a single possession. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Butker on now to kick this one away. Here's a return from the 7. He's got a lane up past the 30. The field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on the short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Offense in a hurry up here. Shotgun now for Milrow. He brings it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
Seahawks, 1st down. It's a gain of 10. 1st down, Seattle.
About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Walker running to the right. He's still going at the 30. He gets loose down the right side. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 13-point lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Going after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks double their lead to 14. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Hero 15.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday on Sunday. Let's go, Wally. Hey, 43. Yellow.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Caught by the open man. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A gain of 39 yards. That's good for the Kansas City Chiefs.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. They keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go, Wally. Hey, Sunday on Sunday.
Looking to throw Mahomes. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete. Could not beat the defender there. So that brings up 2nd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Yellow.
Now give left side to Pacheco. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down to the 16-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
Danger, Kate. Danger, I say. You get this guy in the open field, and he is dangerous to take it to the house.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
15. Let's go, Wally. 15. I don't need to. Hey, 57. Where's that?
From the red zone on 1st. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yellow. Where's that?
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Back-to-back carries here. And he's going to have enough for the 1st down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Breaking the huddle. Here's 1st and goal.
Yellow.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hey, 57 colors. 43. Yellow, yellow, yellow. Hey, 43. Yellow.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs make it a one-score game in the first half. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Chiefs 14. Harrison Butker to kick off 4 games.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Doesn't like what he sees, so we got a touchback. They're going to begin this drive at the 35-yard line. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panthers 60, Panthers 79 Broncos, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
From the gun, Milrow. That's incomplete left side. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
This is Walker on second. He hits the lane for about 7. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Rig, Viking 18. Scoop.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
I can promise you, that's not what it looked like on the practice field nor on the whiteboard. Typically, QB running is going to net you a whole lot more yardage than that. But let's give some credit. Strong effort by that defensive front who contained a play that typically goes for a whole lot more.
We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. It's the Seahawks with it on 4th and 1. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Hardy on to return. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Hey, ribble it. Oi. I tell it, 15.
Blitz coming, Mahomes. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. They connect on the deep shot. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs tie this game at 21.
Harrison Butker to kick off 4 Kansas City.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. It sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
On the jump.
They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6.
Let's go. Pack the 60. 18, Pioneer. 18, Rattler. 18, Rattler. Ready, right?
To the air on 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And this will fly out of bounds to deny a return. They're going to mark it a little before the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow, yellow. Come on. Attack, attack. Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Hey, yellow. Hey, go gun, go gun, go gun. Right side.
Now it's Mahomes. They'll get it to Rashee Rice. Complete. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. Good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down. Connects on the crosser. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That one goes for 25 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Quick throw completed by Mahomes. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hits him on the out route. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Butker to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 21.
Butker on now to kick this one away. And he won't opt to bring this one out. He's content to keep it there in the end zone. They'll start their drive at the 35.
Okay, ready?
We'll see how they choose to use these final 22 seconds, Brock, of our 1st half. Milrow with it on 1st. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready?
Only need about the length of the football, maybe a touch more on his 2nd and inches. Now it's Milrow. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46.
18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 19 tight, 19 tight. Cut 19, cut 19. Go.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. This one misses the tight end. And it sets up second down.
Second and 10.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready up.
Throwing now, Milrow. Escapes out to the left. He's keeping it. Just before halftime, we get a timeout ticket. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball spotted on the left hash, 49 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. No doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's second and 8.
Here we go, here we go. 1979 Broncos.
Milrow from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock. The problem's on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
From the 6.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Let's go. Hawk 70, Hawk, Dragon 60. Warrior 70. Hut.
Third and long for him here. Connecting on the slant. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's good.
Walker on first down. And they catch him, but not until he's picked up 8 yards. It's second down.
Now, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Okay,
First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes second and 1. Staying with Walker. No one's around him. He's got space. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, first and 10. Now run, first gives to Zach Charbonnet. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Now go. Cut 19. Cut 19. Go.
Milrow looking to throw. Brought in close to the 8. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Seahawks first down. First and goal, Seattle.
Cowboy 80. Steady, ready?
First and goal. Here's Walker. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That sure looks like a terrific call after you foul it up, because the execution was awesome by everybody. You get that kind of run on first and goal, it sets the table for more success.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
Let's go now. Go street. Steady.
And he falls through the defense for a touchdown. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. They broke out the design, run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's just cut downfield by Rice. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On first and 10, here's Mahomes. Throws caught. He's still going at the 30. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a 24-yard dash, and it gives them the first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have them plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First down throw, Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. That is Nick Emanwari. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envision that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who senses the need for a splash play and delivers.
He's going to be brought down right at the 35. It's a gain of 22, and it sets up Seattle with first down.
That's good.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense will put on display some teaching tape for it.
Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun now for Milroe. A throw right side, finds Cup. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
And the Seahawks first down.
We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's the Seahawks with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's Walker running right. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Pistol now for Milroe. That's a catch. Jackson Smith and Jigba. And hey, if you can't prevent the catch, Brock, at least prevent a gain after it, right? So they make the quick stop at the 31. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
10 at the 31-yard line.
From the pistol, give here to Walker. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
We go play action here. It's Milroe. Going deep here for the end zone. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down.
19, fight, ready. 19, Sergeant, please, Lion.
Here he goes, third and long. And it's incomplete, so that's going to bring up fourth down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? We chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
A 48-yard attempt.
Kicked well, and this is good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score ball game.
So after that make, a field goal won't cost them a lead, but a touchdown still ties it, or likely probably puts them down a point. Okay, this is one of those moments where the defense now has clarity. They know what the stakes are and what they have to defend.
And he's going to field this one in the end zone without a return, so that's going to bring us out to the 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. He cuts it to the right sideline. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Mahomes on first and 10. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. It was there. He just couldn't corral it. And it's going to be second down.
Leads to second and
Oh, that
10.
drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
A second down throw for Mahomes. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Ernest Jones with the pick. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Call it no gain on that run, and they face second and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10.
Let's go now. Come back, Hawk 70, Hawk, Panther 11, Panther 11.
From the gun, Milrow. That one's complete over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Okay, break.
First down, ball at the 36.
Here we go. Ready.
To the air, Milrow. There's a screen now for Walker. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up, shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
That one falls to the turf, couldn't hang on, it's incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. So now it's going to be third and long.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Come on. Hands up, seven Pirates. 79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. All right, one more snap here before our 2-minute warning.
Down, Seahawks.
Walker now from the gun. And he's not going to get anything as that brings us to the 2-minute warning. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Milrow now to throw. That's completed right side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
18, 5 in. Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. And the first down pass sent away by a defender, incomplete.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
He'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10.
19 tight. Ready? Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
They're going to pass it here. Hits his running back. And he's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short. The Chiefs signaled for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it 40 yards to reset the downs. They send a man in motion.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready.
On 3rd down, Walker. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Cougar 19. Ready.
And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win. So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper, and that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks bump the lead up to 13 points.
Chiefs 28. Michael Dixon to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Fits it through the middle. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Yellow. 15. Attack.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. An excellent game, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you got to admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Catch is made in close. And he is in for the touchdown. Still unlikely, Brock, but it's not entirely over just yet with this score. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs get it back to within 6. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. think they got it. I think they got it. And they did. The Chiefs have it. Well, Brock, you can't blame him with how tough it is to recover an onside kick anymore. But he did hit it before it went 10 yards, so they had to throw the flag.
Pat the 60. Go.
The Seahawks in a victory formation as they take a knee. So it's a win for the Seahawks. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start, all about how you finish.
This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Kansas City.